Welcome to the Wrestling Council. I'm your host, Comic Book Bob. Joined as always by my good friend Hollywood Frank.
HW, baby. Just made it.
Just made it. You catch us here every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, talking about all the news in wrestling. We're going to do things a little different this week, guys. We're going to have a little more freeform. Just felt like doing a little bit more of a laid-back show. And just kind of talking about some of the weird crap that's been going on. And
hit our scroll, brother.
Yep. You can follow us here on social media. Get all the our thoughts on things that are going on in wrestling and in the rest of the world. But like I said, I just wanted to go a little more freeform today because there's a lot of look at all these rumors around me every day. It's rumor after rumor after rumor this week. So I thought, let's just talk about some of the weird shit. But we're gonna do our usual thing on top of that. First thing first, let's go ahead and see who's here. Fantasia was first. She said, "Hi guys." Hey Fantasia, what's up? Appreciate you being here. Leg kick. Hail Bob and Frank. What's up, leg kick? Hicks Villain said, "Sup." What's up, Hicks Villain?
Sup?
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 Hello.
What's up?
What's up?
Up?
Malicito said, "Sup, people." Yeah, be careful. Mal, if you're on your way home, be careful, man, as usual. Malicito said, always really Bob, always. Appreciate it, man. Lexi says, "Hey, you guys are like clockwork." Yeah, we try to, man. Lexi says, "Sad news on Jeff Hardy." Oh shit, hang on a minute.
Somebody wants to join us.
Yep. Let me change it over here. Johnny Cage.
Stop. Hello, guys.
The best in the neighborhood.
At least that.
Yep. Jeff Hardy.
I did not hear. What happened to Jeff?
It was he got I know his court date came down. As far as any other news, I'm not sure about, but he I think it was his license was suspended for 10 years. See here, it was a court ruling. Shit, stop it. He was sentenced to 38 days in jail, but he was credited with the time that he already served, meaning he didn't have to go back behind bars. His license is suspended for 10 years. He'll have 2 years of probation. He's got something like close to $5,000 in fines, and he has to serve community service and attend DUI, drug, and school. He has to go, to rehab. Honestly, at this point, they should have suspended his license forever. To be honest with you. So, hey, Big Daddy, the Guardian of Chaos. Good evening. Hope the boys are well. Yes, sir. A lot better than the last couple of weeks, but
the first time in what, 4 weeks?
Yeah.
Woo, that
Speak for yourself.
That's real life,
these
man.
These two guys have been together.
Yep.
It's either been me by myself,
yep,
or you with this guy.
Yep.
Hey, man, I just look at my shoulder.
Yeah.
I got no help from Johnny. You did your week. You were solo.
Oh, quit your whinging, man. We did the best we could. But appreciate you being here, Big Daddy. Leg kick. Yeah, he needs, like I said, man. Last year when all that whole thing went down, I said, I don't want this guy in a wrestling ring for at least a year. And I don't want him back at all until he gets a handle on these demons of his. So
the problem with that leg kick is until Jeff admits he's got a problem.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing you can do.
Yep. And Frank knows because
I've dealt with it almost my entire life.
Yeah. But it's unfortunate news. But for that, speaking of news, we'll go ahead and get into our favorite segment. There's something we call the good, the bad, and the ugly. And since we have not been together for so long, we'll just start with me.
Okay.
Oh. So, but the good, ROH tapings begin, and the buzz is great. I actually looked into it. A lot of really good matches. We're getting an idea of the kind of the people that are going to be on the show. The mainstays are going to be over there. Not surprising, some of the people that weren't utilized quite as much in AEW as we were all hoping. It looks like they're going to be showing up in Ring of Honor. So hey, it's another place for people to grow. So a lot of young people going over there too. Mousy said he's a celebrity. There's no such thing as forever until the end of the line. Yeah, but hopefully, dude, look at Robert Downey Jr., man. That guy turned it around big time. So it's possible. It's possible. And honestly, I hope he does, I mean, for all the faults the guy has and everything, I don't want to see the guy fail.
Maybe he needs to drink some tiger blood like Charlie Sheen.
God. Did. But anyway, Ring of Honor tapings, they looked and sound great. I'm going to be watching them. Is it bad that I find the Wrestling Council better than most wrestling shows? At least more interesting. No, in fact, it's awesome, man. And by the way, guys, if you haven't already, please like and share to your social media and help us grow this thing. We appreciate it greatly. And we're trying to get better at this. We got some ideas in the works. You might be seeing some new stuff from the channel. So, but also, like I said, check out Big Daddy's show on his YouTube channel. Go kneel at the learning tree. That guy's been around forever, and he's got some great stories to tell. The bad WWE's build towards WrestleMania took a massive shit last night. And speaking of rumors, Vince isn't in creative.
Wait.
You watched that show last night. I call bullshit. Yeah, it was bad, and we're gonna talk about it.
It was a matter of time.
Oh my God. Yeah, Vince isn't in creative. He's just giving his input on matches to have and the outcome and what wrestlers to push. That kind of sounds an awful lot like being in charge, being in friggin' creative. Anyway, and then my ugly rumor swirling about WWE backstage fears because of Vince being back in charge again, and possible AEW defections, which those are some of the rumors that we're going to be talking about tonight. But that's my GBU. What you got, Frank?
I did not watch yesterday.
You didn't miss anything.
Read the highlights and stuff like that. So, my good. This Saturday, Revolution.
Yeah. Gonna be awesome.
MJF versus.
Oh, we got to talk about that card.
Yeah, MJF versus Bryan Danielson, main event. Yep. The what's good? What was good? I'm liking the Ring of Honor stuff myself as well. I personally have not gotten what's the network again?
Was it the
Honor Club?
Honor Club, yeah. And I think you get it through Fight TV.
Yeah, I haven't signed up for that yet, but looking forward to it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure I was going to pull the trigger on it, but then first off, have you seen the set that they put together for the show?
I have not.
Looks freaking awesome, dude. They built a it's the video thing that goes all the way around the arena. The big video screen that goes all the way around it. They built all that. They're putting some effort into this thing.
Oh, you're right. It is Sunday. I thought it was Saturday. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because normally they've had their pay-per-views and stuff on Sunday. So my bad. My bad is I can go several different ways, but I was disappointed with the big announcement last week.
Yeah, we'll talk about
W and Tony Khan.
Yeah,
I thought it'd be something better than what they announced was all access or whatever. But who's ready for story time with Adam Cole, baby?
Yep.
I would love to have story time here on the Wrestling Council with Big Daddy sometime.
Yeah, we gotta hook back up with
him on
Big
there.
Daddy. Yeah.
And who's ready for story time with Big Daddy? All right.
Dude, I every time that he's gone into one of those stories, man, it's been awesome. But now this is good. The boys are back, and the bad. How Hollywood's left on his lonesome. The ugly WrestleMania card. What the F happened? Vince, that's what happened.
And then bad. Like, really? Oh, sorry,
Woo!
ugly. Really?
Woo! Semi P. Boogie.
Brock Lesnar versus Almost.
Oh, Jesus God, dude.
Really? Brock Lesnar versus Almost.
You know the sad thing about last night's show? That wasn't the worst thing that happened.
Well, could it be the new women's tag team champions?
Who cares? No, dude. How about that was pretty awesome. Okada taking the dude, what's his name, head off with 2 Rainmakers, yeah. But dude, New Japan is always awesome. But yeah, it's like I said, we're gonna talk about it because that's the number one rumor that's swirling around right now. But
almost versus Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
That's gonna be funny at least.
It's gonna no, it's not. It's gonna be friggin' terrible. Because every match that Omos has ever been in has been terrible.
That better be the main event of night one. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, God.
Brock's going to get
both of
frustrated.
you shut your mouth.
Brock's going to punch almost his head off his shoulders. He's going to get frustrated.
No, dude. No. I'm going to make a prediction. Omos is going to win.
Oh, yeah. Almost is going to win.
Omos is going to win.
Yeah,
Vince is back.
I don't know which is worse, that or Lashley versus Bray Wyatt, the way they've been doing Bray Wyatt.
I did not believe I would ever say these words. I give less than a shit about Bray Wyatt at this point. I don't care. Pull the trigger on this crap or just get it off my television screen. Yes, that match is going to suck so bad. Yeah, it's every match that and look, this is not on him as a person. I'm sure he's a nice guy. Every match that he's been in has been awful. Absolutely
almost
awful.
Or Lesnar?
Almost. Oh, you call it almost, yeah. Which that was the only thing. That was the only thing that was good on that segment was Brock mispronouncing his name the whole time. But
I'm waiting for Almost versus Veer Mahan. That's the match.
Veer's coming. I'm gonna come.
That's the match we're craving, like Brondo. Dude. We're craving it like Brondo.
I gotta get that freaking clip of Trunk saying, "I'm gonna come." It's almost, Veer's coming. Yeah. But he was a heel and smiling at the crowd like a face. Yeah. Boogie said the only thing I care about Mania is Cody winning the title. He loses, they screwed up.
Yep.
Yeah, and Big Daddy agrees with me on, but yeah, dude, they've dropped the ball on that so bad. But and like I said, we're going to talk about, because of the number one rumor that's swirling around, we're going to talk about the show last night.
And Big Daddy, if you did not hear me, we want story time with Big Daddy, baby.
Yep, that'd be awesome. Well, he does that, go over to his channel, man.
I know. We love to have it here.
We want it to happen here. Yeah, we gotta get on the same schedule at some point. But all right, Johnny, you got anything to add?
No.
I got no good because this week was like that. But as a bad, I'm sure Revolution is gonna be fun. The build has been dog shit.
Well, it's because the build's overshadowed with all the bullshit. It's overshadowed with everything that happened at the scrum. So I think this is going to go a long way towards washing a lot of that away. But that's going to be hanging over until we know exactly what's going on with Punk.
No, it's I'm sure they're going to have some good matches, but what program is good has you interested, really invested? Aside maybe the main event.
I was going to say Danielson versus MJF is going to be freaking amazing.
Like I said, I'm sure the show is going to be fun. The matches are going to be good, but the build-up has been awful.
Well, the build-up has been uneven. It's been.
What's been good?
No, dude. The build-up to WrestleMania has been awful.
Oh yeah.
The build-up to Revolution has just been kind of like, everybody's waiting for the other shoe to drop. You know, like there's just been a lot of tension behind the scenes, I think, is what, and that's kind of hurt a little bit of the build up towards Revolution. But I think Revolution, the show, is going to go a long way towards washing a lot of that away.
Oh yeah.
And for the ugly, well, they might have a 20-star match this weekend, but Starks and Jericho has been just what I said it would be.
Which was what?
Awful. Sucks. Starks
Really?
like Starks' momentum has been completely squandered.
I don't. Well, I don't think. I think they should have booked him a little bit differently. And this I said, whenever they book somebody with Jericho, one of two things happens: either they get the rub, or it kind of goes off the rails a little bit. And with Starks, I think it went off the rails a little bit. I think he was nuclear hot. I think he's still super, super over and everything. I will say this though, I really want this to be the end of that program. This has to be the end. I don't want to see Starks screwing around with Jericho and the JAS going forward from this. Let him move on to something else. I would like to see him in a program with something like maybe, Sammy or not Sammy, but
Sammy's JAS.
Darby or maybe Jungle Boy or something like that. Just move him. Like you're trying to build. They've been focusing more on their home built stars. Keep doing that and start having them going up against each other.
Starks versus Hook.
That wouldn't be bad.
They did that already.
I mean, they're both
Starks
heels.
versus
They're both
Danhausen.
faces, yeah.
They did that already too.
Dude,
Starks versus Adam Cole, baby.
That'd be good. That'd be great. But anyway, that's our good, bad, and the ugly. Shibata versus Shibata versus yes. Any Shibata versus anybody, and I'm down, man.
Maldacino, just set the old cruise control to 35. You'll be fine.
And keep yourself awake, man. Sammy said, I'm off to work. Final take. End the JAS and that Young Bucks match on Rampage was the dumbest finish, in my opinion.
Yes, Boogie, you are correct. Big Daddy does provide really good quality content.
Hey, I'm driving, man.
No.
But anyway, thanks, Sammy. Thanks for stopping in. Be safe, man. All right. Rumors. All right. I have heard some crazy rumors this week.
So have I.
And some of them I don't think are rumors because I watched Raw last night and I was like, I felt like I was transported to this time last year. He always has an excuse to leave. Yeah, no problem, man.
No, this guy's money right there.
Oh, there's two
maximum male models. That's all money right there.
Oh God,
that's some good shit right there.
That's what plus size is all about.
No, screw that.
Come on,
anyway,
don't you remember the Chippendales?
Yes,
Saturday Night Live with Patrick Swayze and Chris Farley.
Yeah, no thanks. That's a gimmick that needs to die. By the way, is maximum male models. That thing was dead on arrival. So the number one rumor, the biggest rumor going around right now is Vince McMahon is back in creative. It's not a rumor.
Now, who did not see this coming?
Yeah, it's like what? Yeah, hang on. It's like what? Say it isn't so. I put it this way, they're doing their best to make it seem like he's not. Coming out saying, he's not, he's just here to be the head of the sale and blah 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 blah. And then we got the report like, he talks to Triple H every once in a while. He gives a little bit of creative input, especially on the Bloodline storyline. And then it's coming out, it's like, we listen to his ideas. He gives his opinions on things. Okay. So little by little, they're reacclimating everybody to Vince being in charge. And but I agree. I think he left for a couple of months just to because to get the heat off of him and everything. But after that, as soon as Vince got back in there, man, it's he was there, and there may have been, I think he may have been even talking to Triple H even when he wasn't. So, let me take a drink of my beverage.
Are you not entertained with Vince McMahon being back?
Oh, geez, Scott. All right. So we've seen the way Triple H books over the last 4 or 5 months, right? Okay. It's pretty good. All right. I mean, there have been a few stumbles here and there, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Ever since Vince came back, okay, Royal Rumble, I think, was still all Triple H. I think the 90% of that was just Triple H's involvement. Was still, he had the final say on it.
Yeah.
This Raw completely killed almost all the momentum of everybody coming out of the Royal Rumble, and especially out of some really good showings in Elimination Chamber. So let's just go over this shit. Okay. So Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa come out, and they have a pretty good match. They have a good match with Street Profits. This felt mid at best because even though they're part of the bloodline, they have not been the focus of it. So them coming out was just kind of like, okay, reminding you that this thing's still going. Here's where it started going off the freaking rails. MVP does the VIP lounge. Brock Lesnar comes out. Lesnar is being the good old boy cowboy and telling MVP, come on, sell me on this fight. Convince me why this match should happen. And MVP hyped this Titanic clash, and Lesnar accepts facing Omos at WrestleMania. Yep. Let me reiterate that. We're not getting Brock Lashley 3 at WrestleMania. We're getting Brock Lesnar versus the absolute death knell, Omos. The hasn't had a good match ever, Omos. The nobody gives a shit, don't want to see it, Omos.
But tell us how you really feel, Bob.
Yeah.
You're gonna tell me that Triple H booked this shit? Come on. There's no freaking way. There's no way. He was for weeks we've been teasing the return of the Hurt Business.
Yep.
Now all of a sudden that's completely gone, and it's MVP pushing Omos. We're getting Brock Lesnar versus Omos. What the hell? This is a Vince move. This is 1,000% a Vince move. This is Vince going, oh, well, the Hurt Business? No, I killed that. I broke that up. I'm not bringing that back. Be crazy. It's just like, and I can't understand that idea. I don't have, nobody but Vince would think that is a match that people want to see. You know what that match is? That's a bathroom break.
Yep.
Maldacito said, I believe this was Papa H's master plan all along. What? Master plan?
For almost?
To do what? To run the program into the ground? Or is this Triple H going, you know what? I'm washing my hands of the whole thing and let this go down the friggin' Vince hole. I don't know. I don't know.
And the sad thing is that it has Lesnar in it. Because if we had some other jabroni, it would be it'd be a filler match before WrestleMania started.
Yeah, it wouldn't even be on the card. It would be, yeah. At best, it would be a match that happens before the show. It would be on the pre-show.
Yeah,
at the absolute best. But here's the thing: I'm calling it right now. Brock's going to lose. Omos is going to win this match.
Oh, of course.
Omos is going to win this freaking match. and it's not going to make any sense, and nobody wants to see it, and nobody wants to see that finish, and nobody gives a shit about Omos as a character. It's terrible television. It's terrible wrestling. It makes no sense, and it's totally a Vince kind of thing.
And why does Lesnar need to put Almost over? For what? He's not going to do anything. He's not going to do anything after he puts him over.
You can't put him over. You can't put him over. It's literally no heat will stick to this guy. No rubbing. He's like trying to put seasoning on freeze-dried chicken. It's not going to stick. It's just going to fall off. To make all the smarts consume and keep watching. I'm not going to. No, dude, seriously. I'm not going to watch that match. I'm just going to walk away from it.
Even though he has go away heat, I would rather see Lesnar versus Corbin.
At least it would be a decent match. Because Corbin can wrestle. I don't know. I gotta keep drinking stuff because this is like drying out my brain. But then it gets
You're seriously aggravated by this.
I swear to God, dude, it's just common sense. Nobody with common sense wants to see this freaking. You don't think Lesnar loses? I honestly, 99% of the time, I'm on the same page, Big Daddy. But I got this sinking feeling, man, that they're gonna have it'll be some kind of BS where Lashley interferes or something that's gonna happen, and they're gonna put Omos over because they're trying to put the rub on Omos.
Probably not Lashley. You'll see you might see the Hurt Business come out.
Yeah, or a facsimile of the Hurt Business. Yeah, I could see Vince going, "Oh, you guys want the Hurt Business back, huh? You guys, oh yeah, you like that thing that I killed? Yeah, well, I'll give it back to you, but I'm gonna build it around Omos. Yeah, I'm gonna make you eat this. Yeah, come here, piggies. I'm filling up the trough. It's time to eat." Ugh. Only good thing in this match, in this show, Cody Rhodes versus Chad Gable. Chad Gable is such an underappreciated wrestler. I swear to God.
Remember your blood pressure, Bob.
He is. This was the best thing on the entire show. Oh my God! Judgment Day. They did a promo. Rhea Ripley talking up her match with Charlotte, and Finn, challenging Edge again, saying that this will be it finally. The rumor that here's another rumor. Finn Balor will be coming out as the Demon.
Yeah.
In this match.
Demon Balor trying to put, the final, capper on this thing, which should have been over 3 months ago. I'm not against that, but I do agree Balor
with some people.
Versus the Brood Edge.
Yeah, Demon Balor versus Brood Edge would be pretty cool. And it fits thematically. But a lot of people, and I agree with some people, that Demon Balor does not fit with with Balor's current character. It's a little weird. It's a little bit weird. It's a little bit of a 360. But if it's a one-off thing, between him and Edge, and then everybody else moves on, fine, okay, I could see that. But it just seems kind of odd that they're going to trot out because the Demon is usually is a face thing, So, but we'll see.
And they had at one point where it said when he's the Demon that he was not going to lose as the Demon.
Yeah, and then they did this stupid thing where the ropes freaking broke. Blah, 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 blah.
Speaking of Judgment Day, when are we going to have the wedding of Dom and his mommy?
I sincerely hope never, because that's just freaking weird.
It's going to happen. You know it's going to happen.
Oh, jeez. No. It'll happen if Vince is in charge, which he probably is, which means you're probably right. I hope never. But anyway, this was okay. Rhea versus Charlotte's going to be awesome. Hopefully Rhea beats her because, but then again, it's Charlotte Flair and. And then we had The second stupidest thing on this freaking show.
The Miz?
No. Carmella versus Asuka.
Oh,
Asuka,
yeah.
who has gone back to her original version of her character, which is a freaking beast who is just like a freaking monster. It's almost impossible to beat. Someone thought it would be the one who's going to be challenging Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. Gets the shit kicked out of her by Carmella. I'm going to sit and let that sink in for a second. Okay? They had Carmella come out and body Asuka for 90% of this match.
Carmella's money.
No freaking sense whatsoever. Carmella is nowhere near on friggin' Asuka's level. Nowhere near. Her character is supposed to be this opportunist who takes credit for everybody else's work. She's supposed to be this vapid person who doesn't have any real talent. And you're going to have her come out and beat the holy hell out of Asuka? What?
Wait a minute. She's supposed to be this vapid person who doesn't have any talent, but Carmella doesn't have any talent for real.
I'm just saying that's what her character is, though.
That's just real life.
That's what good gimmicks are. Just an extension.
Big Daddy said, in my opinion, research the mid 70s, the late 80s, and then the mid to late 90s were best era in pro wrestling. Last 20 years, most has not been that good. Yeah, there have been bright spots here and there. But yeah, it's when all the competition died for WWE, that's when it went into shit.
And when they went to PG and no blood and stuff like that.
But dude, this freaking match, the whole freaking match, man, just Carmella's just beating the hell out of her. And then after the match, when when Belair comes out to accept the challenge and everything, Carmella beats the hell out of me. I'm like, what are you doing? You're hamstringing you want to build your number one contender up to make it seem like there's a possibility that they'll win. And you're cutting her off at the knees. What this is a total Vince thing. That's one of his favorite things to do is to feed Asuka to people.
Yep.
And it's like, what is it? Oh my God. I was watching this friggin' match, and the whole time my brain's just going, this isn't right. This can't happen. Yeah, being married to a commentator has its perks. Oh my God. I don't mind Carmella being on TV as her character, the character that she's played forever. Yeah, 2-time Money in the Bank. Yeah, that tells you how much that friggin' thing is worth.
Yep.
Especially when what was his name? What was the skinny little dude that she was hooked up with while James
Ellsworth?
James Ellsworth friggin' won it once. So
come on, Otis was Money in the Bank winner.
Dude, seriously though, this match just melted my brain. I could not understand the booking behind it. It made no freaking sense. It doesn't help anybody. It makes the match look mid. And that's bad. That's really bad. Now, what will they do going forward? Who knows? Let's see. What was the other crazy thing that happened? Oh yeah, Miz TV. Nobody gives a shit. Miz comes out, his big announcement. I'm going to be hosting WrestleMania. Okay. I don't love or hate it. It's whatever. And then Seth Rollins comes out. Dude, I'm going to say it again. I've said it forever. I hate this character that Rollins is playing. I hate this character. This was them being complete jerk-offs for like 3 or 4 minutes. Just two people making me want to friggin' turn the channel. I hated this whole thing. All of it. Rollins with his stupid laugh. Bring back the Kingslayer, please, for the love of God. And then, of course, Logan Paul. Paul accepts the offer and dares Rollins to run his mouth when they were face to face. Blah 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 blah. Look, you know the thing that sucks about this You know the thing that really sucks about this is Rollins versus Paul is gonna be a really freaking good match. It's gonna be a really, really good wrestling match. The build up to it is gonna be like freaking pulling teeth. It's gonna be like chewing tinfoil, man. It's gonna be painful.
Does Logan Paul get the win?
Probably. Big Daddy said, speaking of jerk offs, I gotta jerk off the dog to feed the cat. No problem, Big Daddy. Appreciate you stopping in.
Yeah, blood pressure, Bob. Blood pressure.
No, my blood pressure is fine. It's my brain that's dying. Anyway, like I said, the build-up's going to be terrible. The match is that's the thing that sucks. The match once the match starts, the match will be great. Because the honest to God truth is Logan Paul is a talented wrestler. He's still green in a lot of ways, and he's going to get better. But he's a talented dude, and Seth Rollins is one of the best wrestlers in the world. So the match is going to be great. But half of me doesn't want to see it because I got to sit through this shit.
Yeah, I don't know, Hicksville, and I have no idea why that started.
Scratching my head as to why Runner is back out of nowhere to start a feud with Tegan Knox. This is another thing where it's like we're building towards them doing this, and suddenly it's like car crash and going in this direction. I don't know, man. And to be honest, the women that Triple H brought back have not clicked very well. And I'm not sure why that is. Part of me feels like it's because Vince is interfering. Because it's like, and then there's the whole situation. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that. And that's another one of the things that just made my brain hurt.
Keep going.
Bobby Lashley defeated Elias, which was like, okay, whatever. Nobody gives a shit about Elias. And then we get Bray Wyatt doing the Muscle Man dance.
Serious?
Yep.
Yeah, I agree, Big Daddy. I agree. The Bloodline and Cody. That's it. I'm at the point now where I'm just like, I don't care. Like I was so things were getting so much better, and then all of a sudden in the last couple of months, it's just turned back into shit. I'm done with Bray. I'm sorry. He's an extremely creative guy, super creative guy. Yeah, dude. No, dude. Seriously, Hicks villain. I would rather watch Rick Boogs than Bray Wyatt right now, because it is so they need to pull the trigger with this Bray Wyatt Uncle Howdy shit. They need to figure out what the hell they want to do with him. They need to figure out where this thing is going, because the longer they drag it out, the worse it gets, and it's already friggin' piss poor. It's terrible, and I hate that I'm sitting here talking about all these negative things, but this last Raw show was so bad. No, you can burn in hell before I do that dance. The freaking Muscle Man dance. That's a punishment. That's like if we decide to do a bet on a pay-per-view and I lose, that's a punishment to do. But yeah, this was awful. Bobby Lashley, and we're gonna get Bobby Lashley versus some version of Bray Wyatt. Jeez, the Muscle Man of all of them. And then Johnny Gargano beat Otis.
Eat my Charlies.
Otis and this Maximum Male Models bullshit. And Gargano's still hooked up with Dexter Lumis, and there was no reaction from the crowd for this match. No reaction whatsoever. Hey, what you eating, man? Big Daddy wants to know.
Charlie's cheesesteak.
Ooh, okay, there you go.
It was good.
Johnny Gargano defeat.
Crave Quench.
And everyone's going, I don't know what happened with Johnny Gargano. I think Vince. That's
Vinnie Mac.
They hooked him up with Dexter Lumis. Again. And it was even worse than the first time. The first time, at least, there was some comedy that fit. This is just bad. And yeah, exactly. They need to change his name from Johnny Wrestling to Johnny Wasted. And and honestly, to God, man, this really feels like Triple H used his power at the time to bring those guys back, and it pissed Vince off. And Vince is like, I'm just gonna turn around and kill it all again. So this was awful. Otis, the maximum male model thing is stupid. I've hated it since day one. It needs to go away. Gargano's completely wasted in this.
Come on, Otis is dead sexy.
Oh God. But yeah, if there's anyway, the rumor that Vince McMahon is back in creative, I think is 100% after this show, 100% confirmed. If like Big Daddy said, if he ever left.
You didn't talk about the main event last night.
What was which was
the women's tag team championship match.
Yeah, I didn't talk about it because I don't care.
Damage Control versus Lita.
And
Becky
Lita,
Lynch.
who is like, look,
Lita's back.
Yeah,
she's
the new tag champ.
Like
with,
2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
I don't watch Raw.
It's Becky Lynch and Lita.
Yep,
they
have
they
a new
beat
women's
Damage
tag
Control.
team champion. Yeah, as Trish Stratus came out and helped them.
Yeah, which I thought it would have been better if Trish Stratus came out and turned on him.
Because
here's the thing.
That was a rumor.
Yeah, look, no disrespect. Yeah, Rhea Ripley's awesome. She might be the best woman on the women's roster right now, next to EO, of course, who they're sorely using terribly.
Rhea's getting married to Dom soon.
Shut the
fuck up. It's gonna happen.
Damn it. Anyway, look, again, no disrespect to Lita. She was amazing when she was young. She was instrumental into the women's division being what it is today. She looked pretty bad in this match. She looked really bad. And she had a lot of ring rust. She's obviously not as young as she used to. She can't move as well as she could. The moonsault she did off the top rope, the finisher, that looked pretty good. But this was just, and it does nothing to improve Dakota Kai and Io Shirai. I refuse to call her Sky. It does nothing to elevate them. This was a member berry. This was, hey, remember when this was good? Yeah, it was. And in fact, they had to slow it down just so she could keep up.
And I'm not sure where this goes, if it's going to be Damage Control and Bailey versus the tag champs and Trish Stratus, or if they're going to put Lita and Becky versus Shayna and Rousey for the titles.
Dude, at this point,
it's going to go one or the other.
Because it looks like freaking Ronda is starting up something with Candice LeRae.
What about Tegan Nox?
Or no, I mean not Tegan Nox. I'm sorry.
Yes, I don't know.
It was just like what the freaking hell is going on?
But they've been talking about putting Shayna and Rousey together for the go after the tag.
Exactly, and they were moving towards that, and I was like, okay, that works. Let's do that. Put the belt on two killers, have them murder everybody, and put some legitimacy onto that belt, those belts that haven't had any legitimacy ever.
Yeah, and that's a possibility, Big Daddy. Trish versus Bailey, and then you could have a three-way dance for the women's tag titles between Damage Control, Baszler, Rousey, and Lita Lynch.
I don't know.
That's a possibility too.
This program has not made me give 1 ounce of a shit to what happens to those belts, and they've only been defended twice since they got them.
Trish and Bailey would be a hell of a lot better than a three-way dance that I just mentioned.
Yeah, but like I said, it was a nice member berry seeing Lita. She's not on the same level that the rest of the people there in the ring were. So this match that was crap. But as far as the rumor is concerned, what do you guys think? Vince McMahon back in creative. I think it's confirmed.
Yeah.
And then, I think this started long ago.
Yeah, so do I. I think it started. I think it started before Royal Rumble.
And they still haven't. I mean, I know you've got a whole month to get to it, but that's only 4 weeks. You still haven't set up anything that they're supposed to with the Usos versus Sammy and Kevin,
They're gonna drag that out to like literally the week before.
and that's supposed to be the rumor. That's supposed to be the main event for night one.
For night one, yeah.
Yeah.
And well, yeah, and
Which
like
I'd rather have it be Charlotte versus Rhea Ripley, and
That
have women on night one main event, and Roman Reigns versus Cody as night two.
I agree with that, and I think if anything, the tag match should be the co-main event of night two. That should be the co-main event of night two. The tag match, like night two, should be all about the bloodline.
Yes and no. You don't want to. I see your point, but if you're going to take the belts off the Usos, you don't want Sammy and Kevin being overshadowed by Cody on the same night.
Well, the
They're
reports
gonna-
before
You'd rather
Just a
have
second.
each of them have a night to themselves where they can.
But the reports before Vince left is that he didn't have any plans to put the belts on Cody. So if he's actually back on control, he's not gonna win.
Yeah, dude, if Cody loses that friggin' match, the fandom will literally riot. That'll be the end. So, but you're right. But here's the thing. That's totally a kind of Vince. That's totally a Vince thing. That's
That was his
totally
plan.
something that Vince would do.
Before he left, that
We'll
was
move
his
it
plan.
down the line. We'll move it down the line. No,
But Vince always wants to send the crowd home happy at WrestleMania. So
yeah, but think about the last few years that he was in charge. Were people going home happy? No, people were going home pissed. But anyway, like I said, I think Vince is 100% in creative. Co-host sounds like he's on a 900 line. But
and then speaking of rumors,
well, I was just go ahead.
Obviously, the rumor is that Saudis are the most likely to buy WWE.
They're the only ones with the money that Vince wants.
And if that happens, who besides Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens will say, "See ya"?
Well, Cena will never do a show. He'll never make an appearance on WWE again because he's already said that he's done with Saudi Arabia. He was done with Saudi Arabia because of them murdering Khashoggi. Yeah, that was awesome, dude. By the way, Lance Archer coming back and beating and murdering that dude, that was fantastic. But that's one person that said he would be done. He's if Saudi Arabia buys WWE, you'll never see John Cena over there again.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, he's retired anyway, so but they, they always like to trot him out, to promote things and stuff like that. You'll never see that. He'll refuse to do it.
Yeah, because you got what is it? There's two PLE pay-per-view whatever's in May, and one of them is going to be in Saudi. I think it's the Money in the Bank or whatever.
Well, they're supposed to have
King and Queen of the Ring. I think.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's what it's supposed to be in Saudi Arabia.
No, I won't talk about New Japan tonight, dude. As a matter of fact, we got like 10 minutes left. So,
and the other rumor not concerning WWE is this program supposedly has June 24th for Forbidden Door 2.
Yeah, which I think the reason. Okay, so Tony's big announcement, because there are so many things like Forbidden Door 2 hanging up in the air. That's why so many people were disappointed with the announcement that he made. If he had not made a big deal about that and just came out and announced it on the show, I think it would have went over fine. But everybody's like thirsting for Forbidden Door 2. Everybody wants to, what's going to happen with Ring of Honor? Is it like, are they bringing somebody big in? Did they sign somebody? Something like that. And then he makes that announcement and it falls short. Takeshita, hey dude, Takeshita is one of the guys that's being he's going to be on the Ring of Honor. He's going to be on the Ring of Honor show. So I'd love to see, and I think Lance would fit over there big time. Let him go. And like I said, they fizzled him. Yeah, he did fizzle out. I agree. Their booking of him kind of fizzled. I'd like to see him go over there and just murder people. Build him back up a little bit, and then bring him back, to AEW and have him kill somebody. Put the TNT title on him, man. But anyway, yeah, like that's what I think's going on. The announcement. But here's the other big rumor. Kenny Omega leaving AEW for WWE.
Not anytime soon.
Well, we don't know. Right now, supposedly, Tony's in the process of trying to lock him down, which I believe, like me personally, I believe Kenny's not going. I don't see Kenny leaving because if he goes to WWE right now in AEW, anytime Kenny wants to be reinserted into the world title scene, he's there immediately. That's not in WWE. That's not the case. He's got a whole bunch of people that are on that list ahead of him. Yeah, and not with Vince booking. Yeah, with Vince booking, Kenny never makes it. He becomes Finn Balor. I was surprised to see Jake the Snake in AEW again. Thought he was doing the Legends contract. I think he is, but I think the part of his thing was that he's allowed to continue to appear in AEW.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But yeah, it was good to see him again, man. Here's why I think Kenny. Here's the thing, though. I said the same thing about Cody. Here's the thing. He's got friends there. We've talked about this.
He does.
He's got Cody. Cody's there. The OC's there. Balor's there. He's got friends there. And we know every wrestler wants that WWE run.
Toes big finger bang. Yep.
Yeah.
But the rumor was that Tony extended his contract because of
the injury. Well, he did do that. So it's not his contract's not going to be up as
November.
soon as
November.
Yeah, November is the new number now. Which but still, it's got people thinking. The Bucks contract, however, is up before that. I think the Bucks contract is up in May or June. Their contract is up before his. But again, I don't see them. The only way the Bucks leave is if Kenny leaves. Yeah, because those guys, they're all connected at the hip.
Honestly, if they leave, they're gonna go to New Japan again. They'll be glorified jobbers in WWE.
Kenny coming off some serious injuries, and how much more does he have left? Because what did he say? If he gets hurt one more time like that, he's done.
Yeah. Well, if he has another major injury, he's probably done. And to be honest, whatever contract he signs in November, that's gonna be it. He's gonna retire after that. He'll probably retire after that.
and what I was hearing the other day is that Kenny versus Will Ospreay, they've had one. It's supposed to be 2 more matches for those guys.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, yeah. For him and Kenny.
Will Ospreay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
You won't have Will Ospreay versus Kenny ever if he's with WWE.
Yeah. Well, you could also have those matches done between now and November, though. When they do announce
if you have Forbidden Door, yeah.
The second match is going to happen at Forbidden Door 2. 100%.
If Kenny's still there.
Well, Forbidden Door 2 is going to happen probably sometime around June.
If Kenny's still there.
Well, Kenny will still be there.
If Kenny, that's if the rumors that he extended him for injuries is true. That's all. That's been all but confirmed, though, that he did extend it, and I think that was part of like Kenny was okay with it. Recreational time.
Recreational time. My recreational time is
what
working.
is that?
Yeah.
My recreational time is sleeping.
Like, let me put it this way. I don't remember the last. Actually, no, I do remember the last time I watched the movie. I went and saw
You and
Ant-Man
I
and the
saw
Wasp.
Ant-Man. Yeah,
Yeah,
Quantumania.
and that was the first movie we'd seen in what, like 6 months?
Shit, something like that.
A long time, a really long time. I don't remember the last TV show I watched. But yeah, I mean, I tried it. Like like I said, my name's Comic Book Bob, so I'm obviously reading comic books all the time. But I'm usually reading them at work. So, what do you guys do for? I'm a security guard, and Frank is a restaurant manager.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, by the way, man, we still gotta go there. Well, still haven't been to the new place.
I know.
Hicksville said, "What comes first, Kenny's contract ending or AEW Fight Forever's release?" Dude, that video
Game is
games.
never
Dude,
coming out.
that video game could be 5 years from now. Dude, that's the way video games are, man.
Fight Forever is getting the Veer Mahan treatment. Okay.
Here's another. Oh, okay, but
Develop forever.
that's a good one to close on. This is a good room to close on. Have you seen the supposed new cover for Fight Forever?
Yeah, new cover.
They supposedly a new cover for Fight Forever. Let me see if I can find it. AEW
Is that the one with Kenny on the front?
Forever. Yeah. Shit.
You got JS on the cover.
Ever.
Got the Spanish God.
New cover.
It's got the Spanish God and
someone said that there was a new cover that was released, and a certain best in the world was back on the cover. So I'm trying to find it here.
he's got Spanish God and his wife and nothing but his championship belt. That's all they're
Oh my
wearing.
God! You know that she was hurt.
I did not. Well,
I'm not surprised.
probably a little bit rough with Sammy.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we're in the same line of work. You were probably a real security guard, though. I'm just basically a glorified night watchman. But 25 years in the prison system. Oh God, man. Forget that. I'd be somebody's girlfriend by the end of that. Even though I was a guard. But that's the big, again, it's we're gonna start doing a new segment on here called Punk Watch 2023.
Yeah.
And talk about all the rumors.
Yeah, I went to college to be a police officer, and here I am, a restaurant manager.
Yeah, you know what though, dude? You love it.
Some days, yes.
Yeah.
Other days it's like,
yeah, I'm done. But no job is worse than no job. But actually, we're coming up on the hour here, man. So we'll probably end it right there.
We didn't go over Revolution, right?
What's that?
We forgot to go over
Revolution. Yeah, let's go over Revolution.
Yeah, let's get the card.
All right, so I got the card right here. Guns versus the Acclaimed versus Lethal and Jarrett versus a team to be decided, which will probably be announced. They'll probably make that
tonight
decision
or tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah, they have the.
Depending on who the team is.
Isn't it a what the hell they call it?
It's a battle royal.
No, some kind of royal match.
Yeah, let me see.
The casino battle royal.
Casino battle royal. That's it.
Let me see here. Oh, is that going to happen on the card?
No, that's happening tomorrow.
That's happening tomorrow. I can see. Do you know what the teams are that are involved in it?
No.
I thought. Shit.
Casino battle royale.
Will Ospreay's team?
Aussie Open.
I thought Aussie Open was in it for tomorrow. It was one of the teams.
Team Casino Battle Royale.
Hey, Fantasia. We saw you at the beginning, and now you're here to join us at the end.
No, that was last week. Let me see the Dynamite card. Let me look up here. AEW Dynamite.
Guardian of Chaos. I would love to send you a menu, but the company I work for is Piata Piata Italian Foods. We are only 48 stores in 6 states right now. It is the best way to describe it is an Italian Chipotle. We have stores in Minnesota, Indiana, Texas, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina.
Oh shit, there's 2 friggin' battle royales tomorrow.
Not
There's
surprised.
the Face of the Revolution ladder match, which is Takeshita, Sonata, Commander. He's making his debut there. Andretti, Guevara, and Guevara, Hobbs, Kingston, and AR Fox. I'm trying to see the teams that are involved. There's a graphic for it right there. Let's see if I can get a good look. Okay, you got Aussie Open, you got 2.0, you got was that team that Angelico put together with what's his name? You got the best friends. It's the same teams that were in the last one, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Dude. Yeah, so well, I was gonna whoever wins that thing, they're gonna get challenged, I think, by FTR. So I think so if they're gonna be challenged by FTR, it can't be the Acclaimed. It's gonna have to be either the Guns, Jay Lethal, and Jeff Jarrett, or whoever the other team is that. So,
Lethal and Jarrett are gonna have to struggle to keep this match together, man.
Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett. Dude, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I was super against them. I didn't want to see Jeff Jarrett on my TV screen. The last couple of weeks, man, he's been a lot better. Next to Titan Towers off exit 8 I-95. Have the Joker gimmick? Do they have the Joker gimmick? I don't. They're supposed to.
There's some new wrestler coming that he just signed that's supposed to be in that one ladder match. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, what's his name? Commander.
That might be it.
He's going to be in the ladder match, the singles match. As far as the tag team battle royale, if they do it like the way that they normally do it, then yeah, there should be a mystery team. So FTR could show up. And what's his name? Dax actually put out there. He said that if AEW wants them to come back right now, they'll come back.
Yeah.
So Triple J. Yep. But if the idea is to have FTR take the belts and then do that program that they wanted to do with the Bucks 2.5 years ago, and then build towards them versus whoever. If FTR comes back and wins the titles, that's a really good indication of what's going to happen with Punk. So I think because that weighs heavily into that situation, but that's kind of too hard to tell because we don't even know who the other contestants are. Moxley versus Hangman. I think Hangman wins. Either Hangman wins or we get the full heel turn from Moxley in the Blackpool Combat Club.
One thing is certain, he's gonna bleed.
Dude, I was like, we're gonna get through an entire friggin' Dynamite without John Moxley bleeding, and literally within like the last 60 seconds of the show, he gets busted open.
Of course,
it's like, dude, I gotta love that guy, man.
His forehead's gonna be looking like Abdullah the Butcher.
Abdullah the Butcher, yeah. All right, Joe versus Wardlow. I think Wardlow takes the team.
Wardlow's taking it back.
Yeah, because I think Joe's going to be a fixture over on Ring of Honor. Jericho versus Ricky Starks. It's got to be Ricky Starks, man. Like, I love Jericho. The dude's 51 years old.
Nothing is served by Jericho winning that match.
No, it's
nothing was served by him beating Kingston either.
That's Kingston's thing, though, man. Kingston's there to put over everybody else. Whether you like it or you don't like it, that's the truth. Women's world title match: Hayter versus Saraya versus Ruby Soho. Jamie Hayter retains, I think.
Yep.
And is this where Mandy Rose makes her debut for AEW? Who knows? That's another one of those rumors that are swirling around. But yeah, it is not the right time to take that belt off of Jamie Hayter. And this is also the first pay-per-view that Britt Baker hasn't been on. So do we get Britt Baker finally turning on Jamie Hayter? I really hope so. I really, really hope so, man. That's one of those things they should have put the trigger on a long time ago.
They're building up this like War Games match with the homegrown women and the outsiders. So I don't think that's gonna happen now.
Elite versus House of Black. House of Black has to win.
Please.
They have to win. Like Malachi Black is Malachi's been very patient. The Elite are now 2-time winners. Even though it's really soon to take those belts off of somebody, if you really want to put. But it's the trios tag team belt, man. Those that's the kind of belt you could pass off after a month or so. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
it's more of a gimmick belt.
If the Bucks are leaving anytime soon, you need to get the titles off them.
Yeah, but I got House of Black, and I think that helps add some legitimacy to House of Black going forward. But that's the announced card for Ring of Honor. Oh, the main event. We got to talk about the main event. MJF versus
MJF.
Of course, that's a 60-minute match.
Yep.
Of course,
MJF. I think MJF is going to win this. Somebody's going to interfere. Who's it going to be? They're going to have
Miro.
They got to have
Miro.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised. They got to have somebody interfere in this match to protect Danielson.
The bastard Pac.
I would like to see, because he showed up at the Ring of Honor tapings. I'd like to see Zack Sabre Jr.
Doubt it.
How about Switchblade?
Switchblade, leg kick says Punk. Oh my God. Dude, if Punk showed up and helped MJF, the wrestling world would have a freaking meltdown. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think eventually the idea is for him to wrestle MJF again. But I think MJF wins this. I think they protect Danielson in defeat. And who knows? It could be the Blackpool Combat Club that come out and take him out. Because if they end up going full heel with Moxley versus Hangman earlier in the night, they could be there, be like, you know what? You're out of the friggin' club.
Hey, she's divorced. MJF doesn't have a fiance anymore. Bring Tessa Blanchard out there.
Hicks Brie Bella interferes with divorce papers.
There you go.
Anyway, all right, guys, that's the show this week. That's Revolution.
Hey, do you think Jay could show up at WrestleMania?
Jay White?
Yeah.
It's possible, dude. Freaking Triple H wants him bad. He wants him really bad, and he wants to go to WWE. So I think I don't think his contract is. Who knows, man?
No, he's a free agent.
Vince would want to announce that before the show.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, man. At this point, I am so completely up in the air with WWE. I don't know. I can't figure anything out coming or going, man. Because just when I think things are turning around and things are changing, it just completely hits the skids.
Just when you know all the answers, that's when Roddy Piper changes all the questions.
Yep. But anyway, thanks to everybody who was here. Hicks Villain, Leg Kick, Big Daddy, Guardian of Chaos. Guys, go check out his YouTube channel. Boogie.
Fantasia,
Maldacito. I'm looking back through it, everybody. And I don't have the entire thing. Sammy P, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
guys,
Sammy P.
Yep. Have a good night. We'll see you guys next week.
Goodbye.
Bye.